Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome, and do well to hit the subscribe button so that you won't miss out on our future content. And if you're returning, you're welcome. And today I'm going to be bringing you some juicy news as the FBA boycott is becoming worse. The Asian guys are actually fighting back, and it has got the entire internet talking. Let's look at some clips show you exactly what is happening in real time. Guys, this isn't internet drama, this isn't gossip, it is happening in real time. Let's look at the first clip.
Man, I don't know about this one. I don't know.
Hurry up and get it shit off your fucking chest.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear.
Well, let's just increase the Asian hate then. How would you feel about that?
The Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and the hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made in? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are in our neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay? Please, boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
Okay.
If this is not a wake-up call to Black America, I don't know what is. He's saying the quiet part out loud, what his folks really think about Black Americans. There's a strong dislike. They're only in the community to do business. Like he stated, we got our own community. We don't even want to really be here doing business with y'all. Where you think hurry up and buy come from? Yeah, give me the money and leave the store. Just leave. Because we don't live in your communities. We have our own communities. And if they're not in those communities, they're living amongst them.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm serious about this shit. I'm not spending another damn dime with them after what Rick Child did to 14-year-old Cyrus Belton. And I'm trying to see what y'all own. Because we need to get serious about this shit. We need to boycott their ass the same motherfucking way that we did Target. We need to hit their ass where it hurt. We need to hurt their motherfucking pockets. And they need to see how the fuck it feels when the black dollar is withheld.
So yeah, this should not only be a boycott and ban, but this should be a call for Black American mom and pop shops to come back to Black American communities. And Chinese, bro, y'all really need to knock it off, because what do y'all think y'all known to the world as? The emperors of knockoffs. Ask Louis Vuitton how they feel about the Chinese knocking off their products. Ask Gucci, all these high-end luxury brands, all these brands, how they feel about China knocking off their products. Y'all are not innovators. Y'all are imitators. You have to send a Chinese balloon, spy balloon across America. And when it comes to the microphone, the modern mic, the advancement of acoustic technology, no Asians had nothing to do with none of that. It was a Black American man, Dr. James West. He played a major factor in the breakthrough of acoustic technology. So you had nothing to do with giving Black America a voice. But like I said, y'all known for knockoffs, Timo, DHgate, Alibaba. People buy from them because it's cheap, not because of the quality. Like, yeah, but like, I really wish that Black American mom and pop shops make a comeback.
Guys, the clip of this guy has actually gone viral, and it has got the internet talking. As you can see, there's several reactions on the video. And what I think about the whole issue is that this guy doesn't simply get it. He doesn't simply get it. Those guys in the Chinese factories, they manufacture goods because they want people to purchase them. And their market is here in America. We buy it from them. So if we don't buy, they'll have, in fact, who would they be producing the goods for? That's actually the question. So he fails to understand that they need us. That's what he's failing to understand. And at the end of the day, he's kind of like arrogant, because if he claims that he never needed the black dollar, why come and settle here? Why don't you go sell to your own people? Why don't you go back to your community and sell them? Why are you getting angry? That simply tells us that you need us, you need our money. And we are not trying to hate on you guys. You don't understand. We're not trying to hate on you guys. We're just trying to ask you guys to respect us, because you all feel like we are kind of like punishing all of the Asian community because of one person. But that is not the case. These stuffs, they happen on a daily basis behind the cameras. It's just rather unfortunate that this particular 14-year-old guy was killed and everybody got to know about it. So if we're deciding to spend our money wherever we want to spend it now, I don't think it should be an issue, because you should have the liberty or the freedom to do whatever you want to do with your own money. And that's what we are simply doing right now. So if you thought this first clip was interesting, wait till you see the next one.
So I did not know that in order to own a beauty supply store and get supplies from a distributor, you have to get the permission of other beauty supply stores surrounding your area. I did not know that. And what she was saying was a lady named Matisse was trying to start a black-owned beauty supply store, but she could not get the distributors to give her products because all the Asian beauty supply stores said no.
Because look, he belittled black Americans like, oh, you need to buy from our liquor stores. You need to buy from our, you need services from our laundry services. Like black Americans don't own liquor stores. Like there's no black American owned liquor store. Like there's no black American owned cleaners. The Jeffersons, remember the Jeffersons, that show? But there's real life black owned cleaners. There just need to be more of them. But yeah, this is how they really feel. And to the women, black American women, you correct me if I'm wrong. If you in those nail shops, those nail salons, they treat the non-black American women differently than how they treat black American women. And far as this immigrant stuff, y'all need to knock it off, because if it wasn't for the Immigration Act and Nationality Act of 1964, 1965, y'all wouldn't even be over here. Because they already had an Immigration Act of 1924, which favor these immigrants, right? The only reason you're over here is because of that. So yeah, I'm landing my plane.
All this procrastinating and sitting around, we need to get serious. No more supporting their businesses. No more. Withhold the black dollar. Boycott their ass. They ain't finna get shit from me no more. And all of us need to be on the same motherfucking page. Point blank motherfucking period.
Got it! Got it! Hurry up and get it shit off your fucking chest!
Anime related, but I wanted to speak about this not as an anime content creator, but as an Asian American. Rick Chow was found not guilty in the murder of Cyrus Carmack Belton after chasing him down for 130 yards and shooting him in the back over supposedly a stolen water bottle. It is disgustingly similar to the murder of Latasha Harlins in 1991 when Korean store owner Soon Ja-do fought her and shot her in the back of the head as she was leaving over supposedly a stolen bottle of orange juice. I'm glad that a lot of other Asian Americans have spoken up about this already, so I don't have too much to add. I just want to be another point from which we can speak out against anti-blackness within our community. The fact that these two events happened 35 years apart from each other makes me question if we as Asian Americans have even made any progress as allies. I've seen so many other comments from other videos regarding this issue from black people saying that they feel like they don't have any allies anywhere. And you know what? If we as Asian Americans stand complacent while their children are being chased and shot in the back, we don't deserve to call ourselves allies.
Okay, well, here's some just varying perspectives and nuance in this. On one end, it is unfortunate that there's a good chunk of black people out there who feel like they have no allies, who feel like we're constantly being attacked, constantly feel like they're under scrutiny, right? The problem is when we look at who's perpetrating some of the most heinous things in our country, when we look at how some of the worst people in the society act, when we look at all the rules that are being changed, again, at like theme parks, water parks, movie theaters, restaurants, malls, the streets, curfews are all for a certain subset of people. When we look at who produces the most majority of the murders and robberies, we're looking at people of this skin tone. When we think about people who, if we're taking another layer, when we think about the hood, when we think about the beauty supplies, the corner stores, the nail salons, the alcohol stores, liquor stores, they're all typically ran by Asians. And it's these Asians, it's these store owners who are having to deal with the nuisance of being around and serving majority black patrons because of how they act. In the beginning of this video, in some cases, it is unfortunate, and I hate the fact that even I myself get profiled and I get judged as based off the color of my skin and how I look. But on the other side of it, removing my ego, I can calmly sit down and look at the data and understand why somebody may look at me a certain way. I can see the frustration some people have, even within the black community, that are like, okay, why are y'all this loud about, oh my gosh, Rick Chow getting away with shooting a little black boy in the back of in his back? But we're doing that. This just happened in Nashville 2 days ago. And a black boy got shot dead center in the head. Like, as a people, we're doing this to each other nonstop. So why this loud over the Asians but not our own people? That's the frustrating part. That's the sad part. Now, I'm glad a homeboy's speaking out. I'm glad as an Asian, he's speaking up and saying, hey, like, we need to come to some agreement. We need to chill out. Because I be doing the same. I'm like PR damage control for the blacks and the gays because, hello, I am black and gay and I hate how I'm viewed in society.
I might get canceled for this, but I don't really care because I don't have a LinkedIn for you to find me. This message is for all the large Asian creators that support Asian businesses being boycotted. Now we're all catching strays for Rick Chow. Like the discourse I've seen of Asian creators saying that we deserve to get boycotted are the same creators that attended those rallies and have continuously spoken up about Stop Asian Hate. Like, did you guys really care about what was happening, or did you use that as an opportunity to gain clout and followers? Because what I'm seeing is the same creators that use our rally and many other Stop Asian Hate rallies are now saying boycott Asian businesses as if they were not key players in the Stop Asian Hate movement. So yeah, fuck all y'all, because I see right through your bullshit.
I don't care what race you are, you cannot police one community on how they should spend their dollars and who they should spend their dollars with. Now, with that being said, it seemed like these Asian businesses, this Asian relationship in Black American communities is very predatorial and it's not transactional, because if you go to a Koreatown, if you go to a Japanese town, if you go to a China town, there's no Black American businesses in those areas or that community. And we could go on in any other community, a Ethiopian district, a African town. They have African towns. There's no Black American businesses in none of these sections, right? But you have their businesses all throughout Black American communities. So once again, this seems like a very predatorial relationship. She goes on to say, well, you know, these businesses was the ones that funded to stop the Asian hate movement. No, indirectly, whether Black Americans was out there protesting side by side with Asians or not, your Black American dollars funded this Stop the Asian Hate movement. Yeah, because that's where they got the money from. Remember, their businesses is in Black American communities, but Black American businesses are not in their communities or any other body's communities. So for you to sit up here and try to indirectly say, well, you know, people saying they're not going to support Asian businesses. No, that's not what they're saying. They're saying that they're not going to support Asian businesses in Black American communities. And plus, all the products they have in the Black American communities is poison, right? You're not setting up no Whole Foods or Trader Joe's in Black American communities. You're selling fried chicken. If I want to get a heart attack or high cholesterol, I'd rather buy my fried chicken from a Black American person. I'm sorry, that's who originated it, right? If I want to buy some liquor, some hen dog, I'd rather buy the poison from the Black American. So it's not like they're providing any health equity in the Black community. All this stuff is poison, right? But yeah, once again, you can't police how one community spends their dollars. And if they don't want to shop with you, they don't have to shop with you, right? And this is not a transactional relationship. This seems predatorial.
That man took that video down quick, didn't he? The one that was doing all the hooping and hollering. Oh yeah, go ahead, boycott our businesses. We don't need you. He took that video down quickly, and I do not think it was because he felt remorse about it. Maybe he had a change of heart. I really think his people in his community came and said, you know what? You're challenging them to something that we cannot afford. Let's be for real. That was the dumbest video he could make. The dumbest video he can make. You're going to challenge black people to stop funding your business when that's what you built your business off of, the backs of black people. The liquor stores you come and open, the smoke shops, the nail salons, the hair and beauty supply stores. What the fuck are we talking about? The gas station, the corner stores that y'all set up in the hood. Because white people do not allow y'all to set up y'all's fucking corner stores in their neighborhoods because they don't want a fucking janky ass corner store. We're the only ones that accept that half-rate ass shit in the hood. And y'all becoming part of our community, we be fucking with y'all. But then it's moments like this that let us know that people really don't like black people. Because what the fuck do you mean stop frequenting your business? Who the fuck is gonna come into that beauty supply store and buy the lash glue, buy the tracks, buy the bundles, buy the blue magic, buy the rat tail combs, buy the Bobo shoes that y'all be selling? Who's going to buy that shit other than us? Like, I'm livid because I try to stay out of shit like that. Politics and everything, it's like, it is what it is. People gonna feel how they feel. And what's crazy is, we have black people in our community say, I'm still gonna get Chinese food. Rightfully so, do what you wanna do. So the thing is, there are some who are outraged by the decisions made by the government by letting that man walk. Then there's people who are like, I'm still cool with the Asian community. But you were gonna take your ass up here on this live stream on social media, on the World Wide Web, and challenge black people not to buy from your business? It's so entitled to think that you have business outside of us. I'm sure you have other businesses, other people who come to your businesses, I'm sure. But who makes up the vast majority? What is the percentage? There's not enough white girls buying extensions to have box braids because they started fucking with a black man. There's not enough of them. Not to keep you and your family eating. It's just all rooted in racism. Y'all really don't fuck with us for real. Y'all just came over here and studied the country and realized where y'all can make an easy fucking buck. Let's be real. Y'all in the hood just with the ratchets. Y'all in the hood just with the ghetto people. Y'all stay in the hood with us. From the 7 a.m. till y'all open that fucking corner store till 12 a.m. midnight when you lock it up after you done followed everybody in that store hoping they don't fucking steal a cheap-ass bottle of water. Y'all in the hood just with us, but y'all toot y'all nose up. Go open a liquor store in the hills. Go open a beauty supply store in the Hamptons. You can't. It's not a need for you. It's not a demand. But the one demographic of people that actually respect and come and spend money with your business, you got up here and said, fuck y'all. Man.
Yo, the boycott for the Asian businesses is really happening, y'all. When I tell y'all, even in Metro Detroit, Hazel Park, East Point, the nail shops are empty. Ain't no black women in them shits. The boycott going down, y'all.
What it do, y'all? So yeah, word on the street is that the large Asian beauty supply chains, they gonna start blocking a lot of us indigenous individuals from owning our own business, you know, by not selling us the supplies that we need. But that's cool. That's all right. I mean, there's other supply chains, and we can make our own product. And when it comes down to the hair and all that, listen, y'all can sit on that shit. It's like the dope game. Eventually, y'all gonna get tired of sitting on that dope, man. And you ain't gonna have nobody else to sell it to but us. You know what I'm saying? So, and guess what? Then we get it for the price that we want. So, hey, if you want to play the stalemate game, go right ahead, man. You know, we can find other people and we can maintain. But hey, eventually you're gonna come see us. Be your number one consumers. That's what y'all fail to realize. This is once again, this is not a racist movement. Right now, what we're doing is we shifting our money power and we are looking for ways to invest back in us. And the best way to do that, buy black, spend black. You got a problem with that, then that just shows you your mentality as a human being. Why would you want to see us down when you see everybody else doing the same damn thing? So I ain't gonna go through that motherfucking speech again because y'all already heard what I had to say. So yeah, they can go in here and try to block us all they want to. Y'all can hide that shit. Keep that shit. Y'all can go to y'all warehouses every day and look at that shit like, oh yeah, these niggers won't get this. I mean, I don't know how Asians sound like, but I ain't trying to mock y'all like that. But I'm just saying though, y'all can hide that shit. You know, y'all keep that shit. Eventually, you gonna come holler at us, and that's on y'all. But I think the best move to be is to try to coexist. At least to try to say, you know what, hey, yeah, you know what, we do make a lot of money off the indigenous community. We got to find a way to give back. Give back. Y'all don't even give back, man. Y'all are coming to open up these stores and all this shit and won't even give back to the community y'all in. The community come there and spend hundreds of thousands with y'all. And y'all won't do nothing for the community. Not a T-ball team. You won't open up a little gas station basketball team. You want to open up a little beauty supply store, basketball team. Just find ways to get back to the community. You know what I'm saying? You're making all type of money off the community. Why not try to give back to the community? You know, like they got this one spot here where I'm at, man. It's on the south side, man. It's the only place that be selling like urban clothes and shit, man. The Asian dude been here for the longest. Man, now and he right in the hood. His shit like smack on the south, right in the hood, bro. Not one time have you ever heard this man doing anything for the black community. And the blacks will go to his store and spend all type of motherfucking money in there on fake shit that the employees be wearing and putting back on the rack. Man, all type of goofy ass shit. And the crazy part about it is, you know, motherfuckers be talking about like, dude really be looking out for blacks because he got black employees. No, nigga, he ain't looking out for no blacks because he got black employees. He got black employees in that motherfucker for the overlay, for the underlay, or however you used to say that shit. You know what I'm saying? He trying to fool, man, listen, motherfucker ain't fooling me, but that be the problem, man. Y'all be having all these stores, liquor stores, and all this shit in these communities and don't do nothing to try to help and give back to the community. Don't put nothing out there for the kids. You ain't got to do shit for the grown-ups. Y'all ain't even doing shit for the kids. Y'all ain't even sponsoring no little league teams, doing none of that. All y'all doing is just sitting and just milking the hood. That's all the fuck y'all doing, man. I'm just keeping it hot. So it's time for us to just switch our wealth, bro. We have to put it into us and invest in us so we could be well off, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is. It's not a racist thing. It's a wake up thing. It's time to wake up. You know what I'm saying? So, cause it's like this, man. You know, I'm a strong believer, man. If we start producing well for our people, man, you know what I'm saying, we'll start living well. You know, it's a lot of pain and suffering going on out here, but it's enough when you got people coming into a poverty-stricken area already and then juicing, you know what I'm saying, that demographic area over there for the little money that it has already. That's, man, give back, man. Give back. That's all you got to do. What's hard with that?
Yesterday, when I made the post regarding people should not be boycotting Asian business, I did not know what the situation was for until later. Come to find out, an Asian man was not guilty for shooting a black teenager kid, and that's why the black folks are mad and they're boycotting Asian business. I see where you're coming from, though. I feel your pain, and I'm so sorry for the tragic that you had to go through. But when I hear the fact that you are going to boycott Asian business, that caught me off guard. And let me tell you why. Is because when you say you are boycotting Asian business, that's a big statement. Like, you know, Asian comes in different areas like Laos, Cambodia, Vietnamese, Japan, Korea, China, India. So when you say you're going to boycott the Asian businesses, that's all of them. But the fact that we didn't do anything to y'all, that's why I'm tripping about. That's it. Not that we're not feeling sorry for the situation. It's just, I know it was a Chinese man who shot the kid, but one man's crime cannot affect the whole community. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was caught off guard, because I'm Asian. And when you say you're going to boycott Asian, that's like involve all of us. And some of us be like, what the hell did we do? We didn't do anything. We knew the situation, but we feel for the situation, but we didn't do anything. That's why I made that video. You see what I'm saying? Not trying to not have no empathy or sympathy about the situation. I feel bad. But it's kind of hard to boycott the Asian community because it's like, it's everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, we need to stop this racism stuff, man. We need to love each other more. We need to really embrace each other's differences and just work it out. And at the end of the day, we need God. That's what we need.
The Korean stock market crashed a week ago. Keep up the Asian boycott. Some of y'all are very ignorant. I'm not going to say dumb out of respect, but they are ignorant. Ignorance means you do not know or you are not educated in that topic. And it's okay to be ignorant. I'm ignorant about a lot of things. I don't know everything about the world. But as much as people can see on the news that the Korean stock market crashed, you should be able to Google it real quick to see why it crashed. At first, I was shocked to see people taking credit for this, saying it's because of these Asian boycotts on nail salons. But then I'd be reading the comments, and many people agree. And then I'll finally see a logical and intelligent comment that says, what does the Korean stock market crashing have anything to do with the Asian boycott? Look, I love black people. I have black friends. I want us all to get along. But some of y'all need to police up some of this ignorance, just like how I'm going to police up some of this anti-black hate. Like that Asian guy that burned that cross. No, that is not okay, and he should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
And to all them Asian businesses who saying that the black people boycott won't do shit to your business, bitch, I hope y'all ready for them $300-$400 orders that y'all restaurants finna be getting. Because you know what? The nigga with the hat, he just proved my point that Asians in America, they care more about white proximity than the Hispanics do. Did y'all hear him say they don't need our money because they're in the white neighborhoods. They have Chinatowns. They have their own areas. Baby, them white folks don't like y'all. They don't even respect y'all. Y'all ain't outworking us. Y'all have more opportunities than us. Bold of you to say that we should just go to the bank and get a loan and start a business, like we can just do that. Like we can just go do that like y'all can. It's okay, baby. It's okay, because I'm calling 6 restaurants today and I ain't picking up none of that shit.
A young man by the name of Cyrus went into this gas station behind me wearing a backpack. Per the owner's instructions, they told him it was policy for people to leave the backpack at the front of the store. He did that. He started shopping. They followed him. Before he left, they accused him of stealing 4 water bottles. He flattened out his jacket pockets and pant pockets to show them that he did not have any water bottles. As he tried to leave, they chased him over 100 yards and fatally shot him. This is the protest. Young man was 14 years old. Rest in peace, Cyrus.
So what they're not going to tell you, because I've broken this case down, we've discussed it on Room 9 After Hours, I've talked about this on the Millionaire Morning Show, and they always neglect to add in all of the full context so that you can make a more informed decision. And more importantly, they also tried to finesse me by telling me that I couldn't focus on certain aspects of it when they first introduced me to this a couple days ago, was that he had a gun. He had a gun with a laser on it. He also had a gun with a laser on it, posting it regularly on social media. So now the owner, well, the former owner, because for whatever reason they're out there protesting a place that the guy no longer owns, and I think that he already sold it, and or if he hasn't already sold it, then he's going to get an insurance payout because they already destroyed the store. Completely different video that I've already done. I'll release that later. But the owner was found not guilty of murder because him and his son actually anticipated, and the boy was in there with no money or whatever. And of course, you're going to see a lot of people make excuses, but he was in there with no money. And he initially had grabbed a bunch of water bottles and then he put them back. They also say that he was in the store for about 20 minutes milling around trying to figure out what he was going to do. They then asked him to empty his hoodie that he had also posted and posed with a gun on social media, which I'll also show you the lawyer in a completely separate clip speak about it. But he didn't want to actually show what was in his hoodie because he was holding a gun. And so he goes outside. And what they determined in the trial is that it's not a crime for them to be able to chase you or to defend their store. It's not a crime for them to do so. The father and the son, which the boy was confronted by the mother, the father and the son ultimately went and chased the boy. Somehow the gun fell out. They say that he pointed a gun at the son. The father then wound up shooting him. And then the father tried to resuscitate him while they was calling 911. And black people are now crashing out and mad about it. That's the synopsis of what's happening in less than 2 minutes so that you guys can get a better understanding of how now, prior to the 2026 midterm elections, which obviously we know that this always happens, there's a promotion, and it just so happened to not be a white person this time. There's a promotion of this whole race violence to where black people are saying that Rick Child, and this is a trial that had, or something that happened about 2 to 3 years ago, Rick Child, who was found not guilty and he had a black lawyer, black people are protesting because they saying that because he was a 14-year-old, he was just a kid. And again, they're completely ignoring the idea that he had a pistol, that he had a gun, and that he was...
So as this clip just exposed, this clearly goes a long way to show that black people are actually frustrated with the way they are being treated or the way they have been treated over the years. And they are just using this boycott means to fight for themselves because, as I earlier on told you, this is something that has been happening ever since. It has been occurring, and right now the black community here in America just decided that, okay, enough is enough. We have had enough of this. Why don't we spend our money where we are being respected? You get the whole point, right? So at least I'm happy that this Asian guy gets the entire stuff. We don't hate you guys, but we've just decided that, okay, since you all don't want to respect us, let's serve our own community, let's patronize our own people and grow. That's just what we are doing right now. We don't hate you guys. But it's rather unfortunate that some of the Asian guys are trying to fight us. And we the blacks, we actually love a good challenge. Because how do you come to somebody's country and you're trying to fight them? People that you have literally been feeding your economy for a long, long while. So you guys feel like we can't do our nails, we can't do our hairs. Before your beauty salons were in our community, we used to do our hairs, we used to do our nails, and right now we just decided to go back to that, and I don't think it's really a big issue. So if you've loved what you've seen in this video and you love content like this, do well to support us by clicking on that subscribe button, and I would really love to hear your thoughts about the whole issue so that you won't miss out on our future content. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.